Yo, Josh the Yosh, we're back yet again with another video. Now, before I start this video, do not forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications. With that being said, let's get on to it. So on social media, there's been some recent debate on who is better, Jimmy Butler and Khris Middleton. Part of the reason for that is because my boy Khris Middleton has been playing really well in these NBA Finals and even the postseason, scoring 40 points, scoring a massive clutch bucket for the Milwaukee Bucks. So a lot of people are kind of, going into a debate and saying, who is better, Jimmy Butler, the person that carried the Miami Heat to the 2020 NBA Finals, or Khris Middleton? So let's compare both of their stats this season. Khris Middleton was averaging 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, and his field goal percentage was 47%. Jimmy Butler was averaging 21 points per game, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, and nearly 50% for his field goal percentage. So Jimmy Butler did obviously had the better regular season. Who had the better playoffs obviously was Khris Middleton, because Jimmy Butler got bounced out in the first round. So you got to give the W over to Khris Middleton for the playoffs. Now, if we're talking about who's the all-time better player, it is without a doubt Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler on the Bulls was extremely good. Jimmy Butler on the 76ers was extremely good. Something that I really liked when I was watching him on the 76ers was his defensive ability and his clutch shot making going into the fourth quarter. There's more than 3 times that Jimmy Butler for the 76ers made a clutch shot in that fourth quarter, literally with the time winding down. And he is just such a clutch player. Going into a fourth quarter, he is that person that you want on the team taking those shots. And all around, just way better. His defensive skills are better than Khris Middleton. His playmaking ability is better than Khris Middleton. I know you guys have all witnessed that 40-point triple-double game in the NBA Finals versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Is Khris Middleton having a 40-point triple-double game in the NBA Finals? That's not happening. Khris Middleton is a good offensive player, and you could argue that his mid-range game is better than Jimmy Butler. Maybe Jimmy Butler has been seeing Jimmy Butler has been taking way more layups and tough shots, but maybe Khris Middleton has the better pull-up jumper. But that just does not define a player. Jimmy Butler's aggressiveness, his defensive abilities, and obviously, like I said, his playmaking is just way better. I also think that Jimmy Butler just has a better and a higher IQ. On top of that, something that Jimmy Butler has and Khris Middleton doesn't have is the consistency. Jimmy Butler has been consistent for the majority part of his year. I know this year he didn't have that good of a season, especially in the playoffs. But Khris Middleton is a whole new story. He can have 40 points one game, and then the next game have 9 points. He could look like Kyle Kuzma one game and look like Michael Jordan the next game. And this actually has happened for Khris Middleton in the NBA Finals. He scored 11 points in Game 2 versus the Suns, and then literally Game 4, he proceeds to score 40 points. What player? Literally, I don't really know of any other player that can do that. He might be the best inconsistent player probably of all time, but he's not better than Jimmy Butler. Khris Middleton is 29 years old, so is there a possibility that he could become a more consistent player and then eventually be a person that drops 30 points a game? I would say that's definitely possible, because the main thing that's kind of blocking him from doing that is obviously he's an inconsistent player. So can that happen, and can he eventually become and develop into a better player than Jimmy Butler? Yeah, but is he better all time right now than Jimmy Butler? The answer is no. So with that being said, I answered the question of the title, is Khris Middleton better than Jimmy Butler now? And that's going to wrap things up for this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment down below if you still think that Khris Middleton is the better player, although all of my, kind of evidence that I was trying to give you guys in my opinion. Comment down below what you really think. about Khris Middleton and Jimmy Butler. How far do you think Jimmy Butler is a better player ahead of Khris Middleton? Who's the current better player? Put that out in the comments down below. Turn on post notifications if you want to see my videos every single day. I do upload daily. Josh3Arch, and I'm out.